Wrestle fans, you got the show Bill Schuyler here at One Wrestling's Night at Champions review for 2015. Let's jump right into the pre-show. We're here live at Houston, Texas. It's a six-man tag, Stardust and Connor and Victor of the Ascension as the Cosmic Wasteland. They are going up against the man that gravity forgot, Neville, and the Lucha Dragons, Kalisto and Sin Cara. This was a solid by-the-numbers match. Neville outstanding as always. Kalisto and Neville are just magic in the ring together. They were magic on the independents when they were going up against each other. They know each other's moves very well. Even Sin Cara was at the best of his game tonight. And out of the blue, surprisingly, Stardust wound up getting the 3 count over top of Neville via the crossroads, and it was for the 1-2-3 in the middle of the ring. A good opener in the pre-show. We had then our first match of the evening. Prior to that, we had another great, hilarious New Day skit with them for hashtag Save the Tables. I urge you, if you have the network, check out the original series Table for 3, with this month's guest being the New Day. You will find them unbelievably hilarious and funny. These guys are a perfect tag team, all 3 good friends. Watch it and you will come away. If you didn't like the New Day, you will like them after that. And if you already did, it's just going to make them all that much more a favorite in your column. We had the first match of the official pay-per-view, the Intercontinental title being defended by Ryback, who came out first, which is usually not the case for the champion. He was going up against Kevin Owens. This Ryback was strong in this match in the beginning, actually getting a hold of, lifting up, gorilla press, and tossing Owens, tossing him over the top rope to the floor. At this point, Kevin Owens went into absolute control. He worked the left arm of the Intercontinental Champion, damaging him repeatedly, making sure he would not be able to use his strength. Yeah, even working the right arm. This was just perfect wrestling by Kevin Owens. Owens fight. Indeed, the crowd solidly behind Kevin Owens. Ryback would attempt to put him up in the shell shock, unable to hold him with that bad arm. This type of thing would go back and forth. Owens not backing down one lick, and getting out of a shell shock, Owens would win the Intercontinental title cleanly in the middle of the ring. Owens, his first official main title win, Intercontinental belt. Finally, I believe we're going to see the Intercontinental title get its due as the belt of champions. The workhorse title, if you will, and it's one step closer for Owens becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. Quite an accomplishment for a guy that most people thought would never succeed in the WWE. This guy, Kevin Owens, is the real deal. We then had a commercial for Brock Lesnar's Go to Hell tour. He's basically he has his Madison Square Garden special on the network coming up next month, where he's going to be facing the Big Show, and he's going to have a podcast with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it's going to culminate with a Hell in the Cell match with The Undertaker on October 25th. This match should hopefully be the end of the feud between The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. I can't see what more these two can do after a Hell in a Cell contest. Our second match of the evening, Rusev going up against Dolph Ziggler. Rusev with Summer Rae, Hot Summer, in his corner. Ziggler, of course, on his own as the lovely Lana is still home recuperating with her broken wrist. This was a case of Rusev crush, domination throughout this match. Rusev hitting and just dominating and destroying Ziggler for the majority of this match. And it got to a point where Summer Rae comes up on the ring, falls into the ring. The referee tells her she's thrown out to get out. She flips, throws one shoe out towards the audience, then throws the other shoe at the ref, missing him, hitting Rusev in the chest, doing no damage whatsoever, but he takes it like it was some massive blow. Ziggler comes up, zigzag, and gets the win. Stupid, idiotic ending to this match. That's the way I'm calling it. I'm totally disgusted with the way this ended. And I just beg you at the WWE, please end this feud. Rusev deserves better. Ziggler deserves better. It is time to move on. Speaking of moving on, we're up to our next match. This is for the tag team titles. The champions, again, come out first. The New Day. Just hamming it up tonight. In-ring promo with the trombone playing. New Day just having complete, absolute fun. Something you would not expect going up against a team like the Dudleys. With this match, the New Day, again, just took control of this match. Dudleys could not major a offensive for long at all. And the New Day just, again, dominated the Dudleys. Big power moves. Big E dominating Bubba Ray in the ring. And Xavier Woods actually would cause this match to end by jumping in the ring, getting involved, and causing the DQ. This, of course, leaves them retaining the titles as they cannot change with the loss of a disqualification. He then says, Big E, Woods, get the tables. So much for saving the wood. Xavier goes out. He brings the table in. They set it up, and the Dudleys both recuperate. They jump up. They take care of Big E and Kofi, tossing him out of the ring as Wood has his back to them, celebrating, turns around, and it's up in the air, and Bubba Ray, boom, through the table. An end to the night with Xavier Wood just completely destroyed through the table. Yet the Dudleys do not win this match. The Dudleys did not look strong through this match. I hope this feud continues and we get a little back and forth with this. I think eventually the Dudleys will take the titles, possibly at the Survivor Series. We then had our Divas title match. Charlotte Flair going up against Nikki Bella, the longest reigning Divas champion in WWE history. The stipulation being due to Twin Magic on Raw, Stephanie McMahon, that any loss, whether it's DQ, count out, it did not matter. Nikki Bella would lose the title. This match did not turn out the way myself and I'm sure most fans expected, but Nikki Bella carried out a fantastic psychological in-ring match. She got so much heat, she became the ultimate vixen, villain, heel, diva on the roster due to this match. How Charlotte Flair would injure her knee going out over the ropes to the floor, tweaking it, and Nikki Bella would not stop working, damaging, going after Charlotte Flair's knee throughout this match. Every move she did caused damage to this knee. Charlotte Flair was in desperate straits with this knee injury. Whether it was her just working it on half leg stretches, Boston crabs, suplexing her into the rope, suplexing her into the turnbuckles, that knee smashing into it every single time. Charlotte seemed unable to mount any solid offense, occasionally getting some shots and chops in, trying to do her best, but the knee would constantly cause her to lose that momentum. Then, out of the blue, Charlotte able to engage the figure 8 submission hold on the champion. Would Charlotte be able to hold this with that bad knee? You are damn straight she did. And Charlotte holds it enough that Brie Bella submits in the middle of the ring. Charlotte Flair is your new Divas champion. You say the Divas revolution is dead, haters and naysayers out there. You just got proved wrong. Charlotte Flair from NXT, the second NXT Women's Champion to have held the Divas title behind Paige. That's right. Woo! And Ric Flair was there in the ring to celebrate with his daughter, along with her tag team partners, Paige and the lovely last kicker herself, Becky Lynch. This was outstanding. The crowd went out of control for this. Brie Bella gone. Your new Divas champion, Charlotte Flair. We then had what would turn out to be a surprise, definitely for the mystery partner. 6-man tag, the Wyatts versus Rollins and Reigns. Who would that mystery partner be? None other than Y2J. Chris Jericho returns to go after Bray Wyatt after the feud they had earlier in the year, last year, whatever it was. It went on for some time between Bray and Jericho. A great, solid match. It wasn't the greatest of all time, but it was impressive. Roman Reigns hitting 2 Superman punches and a spear into Strowman. Braun Strowman. There we go. That's his name. I can't seem to keep it in my head. He then tags in Jericho, who lionsaults onto Strowman. Strowman just gets up and manhandles Y2J, squeezing him into unconsciousness. The Wyatts win this match. Now, this was a hard-hitting match. Everybody doing what they could to win on both sides. Don't take it because I'm not going into depth on this match. It just didn't live up to what I wanted it to be. But with this, the Wyatts indeed win. Roman Reigns and Ambrose Harris both come in like they're going to whip Jericho's tail, looking mad, pissed off. Jericho looking at them totally dejected, disgusted, and just they start to talk to him, and he just walks through him, shouldering Ambrose. I don't know why I call him Ambrose Harris. Please disregard that. That is a heinous villain and scumbag that's locked up here in New Jersey. Disregard that. Ambrose and Reigns just turn around, and Y2J just walks out of the ring, out of the arena. What this means, it looks to me like we may have a feud between Jericho and Reigns and Ambrose. We then had what would be, and this is usually not the case when we have double title defenses. Yes, you've been wondering all night, where's the U.S. title match? Here it is. It is going to be back-to-back title matches for Seth Rollins. This is not a good thing if you are that champion. U.S. title on the line, John Cena. Wow. I mean, this was just an outstanding performance. I will go here and say that this was probably the match of the night. Both competitors, Rollins and Cena, just lit this match up, doing everything and anything under the sun. Attempts by both to get their big moves in. Rollins even attempting an AA, which didn't happen. He got John Cena on the top rope as Cena was trying to leap off there. Rollins jumped up with a superplex and then hit Cena with another superplex, only for a 2 count. Cena got this STF hold in, which Rollins was able to get to the ropes and get out, and this was just near fall after near fall. Cena would not go down. Rollins would not go down. And then John Cena hit an amazing leg drop from the top rope, lifting up Rollins, hitting him with the AA, and John Cena pinned Seth Rollins, the now former U.S. champion, cleanly in the middle of the ring. John Cena, you're five-time U.S. champion. Only one man holds the title longer than John Cena, and that would be the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, a 6-time U.S. champion. It seems to be John Cena is destined to chase down and defeat all of Ric Flair's titles. One more to go to tie him in the world title scene. One more time to tie him on the U.S. title. How that'll play out, we'll have to see. Then we're up, of course, the world title match is next. Rollins is having none of it. He grabs his belt and attempts to walk out. John Cena stops him at the ramp, telling him that he's got a match. He signed it. He's got a world title to defend. Rollins says he's hurt. He says the only thing hurt about you was your pride. He tries to get by, and John Cena picks him up, AA, on the concrete, knocking out Seth Rollins. He takes him in and throws him into the ring. John Cena's done and walks away. Sting's music hits. Rollins is coming to in the ring. Sting comes to the ring, throws Rollins into the corner. Stinger splash. It looks like it literally like he was just going to hit him, boom, 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 and pin him. Not the case. This turned into a hellacious match for the Stinger, a hellacious match for the already beat up Seth freaking Rollins. Rollins trying to run away again. Sting takes him to one set of metal steps. Bang. Another step. Bang. Throws him back in the ring. It's back and forth. It's out of the ring again. He gets him on the table. Sting trying to... I'm expecting to hit the Scorpion Death Drop on the table. Rollins shoves him off at a last chance, and Sting goes flying over to the Spanish announce table, through it, hitting his head on a monitor. Sting in bad shape. He gets him back in the ring. Sting continues to hold on. Sting continues to fight back against Rollins. And you're just pulling for the Stinger to get this done. And Rollins, grabbing the belt, walks away like he's done with him. He then says he comes back. He continues to work the Stinger over again, taking it to him in the ring, but Sting will not be pinned. Then Stinger gets a second win. He's hitting him with those Stinger combos and 2 Stinger splashes. He gets up. Rollins is outside on the floor. Sting goes to the top turnbuckle, hitting Rollins with a crossbody splash, taking him down to the floor. Amazing stuff by the to Stinger. Stinger winds up in the ring. He gets thrown up, lifted up, and tossed into that turnbuckle, really ringing his bell. The ring doctors wind up coming in, and the doctor almost stopping the match. Sting will have none of it. And Stinger gets a hold of Rollins yet again, gets him in the Scorpion deathlock, almost tapping out. Rollins makes it to the ropes. Rollins attempts to go after him again. Stinger takes him down, gets him in the deathlock again. Almost. Rollins grabbing hold of the Stinger, rolls him up through this Scorpion deathlock attempt, and pins Sting for the 1-2-3. Rollins retains the world title, and most of the world, including myself, are totally dejected. Sting losing his second pay-per-view match in the WWE, and I gotta ask, what are you thinking? Is it that much that you have to destroy this WCW legend and not let him get any wins in the WWE? It was bad enough that Triple H would come out of retirement and defeat him at WrestleMania. Here, he's totally going up against an opponent that has been beat up so bad that he should at least be equal, if you're looking at Sting as that older guy that just may not have it. He had it here tonight, and Stinger should have won. And it goes even more for this, because then Sheamus, his music hits, he comes to the ring and bro kicks Seth Rollins, knocking him out. He goes to cash in the Money in the Bank, and then the flames hit the music, and it's Kane. And it's not corporate Kane. It is the Demon Kane himself coming to pay back Seth Rollins for what he did to him. He comes to that ring. He picks up Seth Rollins. He choke slams him to hell. Sheamus comes into the ring and tells him, what he did to you, your leg. Choke slam him one more time. Kane looks at him. He looks down, and then he choke slams Sheamus, putting him out. He then picks up Rollins and gives him a tombstone pile driver, destroying the World Heavyweight Champion. And we fade to black and end this pay-per-view. Why couldn't Kane have come out before Seth Rollins' match? He wants payback. He wanted revenge. He should have choke slammed him to hell then, power bombed him, did everything, and then did the tombstone pile driver before the title match began, threw his carcass in the ring, and had Stinger just come down, pick him up, splash, splash, combo, combo, combo. Stinger hits the death drop and pins him for the win in his first WWE title. That's how the show would have booked this match. Stinger fans around the world, I know you were disgusted, you were angered, you are pissed off. So am I. The pay-per-view overall, a great Night of Champions. Not a stinker in the match. Little bit of a disappointment with the Dudley's match. I was not expecting Y2J to be the mystery partner. I really was gunning for Samoa Joe to come in and have them take it to the Wyatts or Baron Corbin or Cesaro. They were the three that I had picked to be the mystery partner. They went with Y2J instead. I guess they're not ready to bring those two gentlemen up to the main roster, and they continue to not utilize the greatest Swiss athlete in the world, Cesaro. And this was a golden opportunity, of course, to let him prove himself in the WWE. This did not occur. I want to know what you thought. I want you to leave your comments below, your thoughts on this review, your thoughts on the pay-per-view itself. I want you to subscribe on Twitter and follow me at U, that's a capital U, GOTDASHOW. You got the show. Follow Big Ray at Big Ray Show. Follow Billy Ray Hustle. That's right, Billy Ray Valentine. Follow Bill Apter at Apter1 Wrestling. Big Ray, Billy Ray Hustle. Myself, Fame Black, 8-Track Brown. Follow him at Ramsey. Follow the Professor Quintana at PROF. PROF. I think it's Prof Hustle, but for some reason you know what? It's follow him at PROFP HUSTLE. That's Professor PW Hustle. Boom. I got it, Q. Got you down. I'm a little worked up. I'm a little pumped up with this pay-per-view. It was one I was looking forward to. Again, it's One Wrestling. There's Big Ray's show. I do the NXT news and reviews each and every week. I also hit you up and take care of the Ring of Honor Ringside Report. Billy Ray handling the Raw reviews. And a whole group that I've mentioned are part of the Big Slam Nation. Follow the Big Slam Nation on Twitter. Be ready, as the Big Slam Nation's wrestling show is coming soon. This is something new. It is something big, and it's going to change the way you're used to hearing everything and anything about professional wrestling. With that, again, I am the show, and I'll see you down the road.